Cette année, la cérémonie de remise de diplôme revêt un caractère un petit peu spécial. Évidemment parce que c'est la vôtre, cela va de soi. Mais également parce que nous avons choisi comme parrain de promotion, non pas un parrain, mais une marraine. Vous allez entendre là, dans quelques minutes, quelqu'un qui a eu un parcours incroyable, qui est diplômé de l'UTC en 86, en génie des procédés, mais que voulez-vous, personne n'est parfait, qui a eu donc une carrière internationale brillantissime et qui va donc venir ici partager une partie de son expérience avec vous. Elle s'appelle Anouchah Sanei et je lui laisse la parole.
Je suis ravie de revenir à l'UTC en tant que marraine de cette promotion 2016 et surtout partager avec vous un moment important de votre vie et de votre futur, la remise du diplôme. Next. C'est la première fois qu'on rigole. Oui. Aujourd'hui, pour la présentation, je vais couvrir les points suivants. D'abord, je vais partager avec vous l'histoire personnelle et professionnelle et surtout le rôle de l'UTC dans ma carrière. Tout à l'heure, j'ai écouté Aurélien, c'était vraiment intéressant de voir la différence par rapport à quelques années aujourd'hui. Ensuite, le rôle de l'innovation dans la transformation du business aujourd'hui. Puis, je partagerai mes conseils avec vous. Et enfin, on verra une vue du futur. Next. Je suis née et grandie à Ispahan, dans l'Iran du Shah. À 17 ans, j'ai dû quitter ma famille et mes amis pour la France. Une pancarte autour du cou, avec mon prénom et mon nom pour m'identifier que l'on vient me chercher à l'aéroport Orly. Aujourd'hui, j'aurai juste mon nom et ma destination sur mon écran d'iPad. Mes débuts ne furent pas très encourageants. Après des difficultés en deuil maths physique, remise à niveau oblige, après des études faites en Iran à bac de sciences, j'ai décroché d'abord mon DEUG maths physique, suivi d'une année d'IUT à Orsay en génie chimique, avant d'intégrer UTC. Next. Accepté en branche à l'UTC, j'ai passé 5 ans à Compiègne et j'ai vraiment trouvé ma place. Mon diplôme d'ingénieur en poche, j'ai cru pouvoir travailler avec mon seul visa d'étudiant, mais après quelques mois, l'évidence m'a rattrapée. Et j'ai opté pour une thèse en génie des procédés industriels. Si j'avais su, j'aurais fait du GI, comme tout entre vous. J'étais impressionnée de savoir que vous avez tous déjà du travail. Mon doctorat en poche, j'ai alors pu intégrer le groupe Nestlé. De mon parcours et mes études à l'UTC, j'ai appris à toujours partir de la vision du futur, puis développer une stratégie et la mettre en œuvre pour atteindre l'objectif. Obtenir mes diplômes reposait sur le même ressort. En clair, choisir la séquence des valeurs pour obtenir un maximum de crédit, devenir un expert, instant expert dans ma partie, développer une approche pragmatique de l'apprentissage de mon métier en utilisant toutes les ressources et sources d'informations. À l'époque, Google n'existait pas. Next. Une nouvelle aventure a commencé avec Nestlé, en passant du centre de recherche de Frisch's Pet Food à Amiens, aux USA, et le centre du développement de café en Ohio, pour enfin atterrir à Los Angeles, le siège de Nestlé USA. Next. Dès mon entrée chez Nestlé, je suis passée d'ingénieur procédé à la direction d'un pilote d'une quarantaine d'ingénieurs et techniciens à 30 ans. Une expérience inoubliable et fondamentale pour la construction et la suite de ma carrière. J'ai toujours abordé chaque nouveau domaine, nouvel environnement avec la même philosophie, celle adoptée à l'UTC. Comprendre rapidement la société dans sa structure et de sa culture, appréhender le métier d'une matière approfondie, établir la vision et définir les objectifs en fonction des besoins de l'entreprise, et enfin trouver des alliés partageant cette même vision. Ceci allant de pair avec la création et l'entretien de son propre réseau de contacts, au sein même, mais aussi à l'extérieur de la compagnie. Mais par-dessus tout, ma plus grande révélation, mon trigger durant ces années, fut une passion grandissante pour l'innovation. Depuis, trouver l'introuvable et offrir au monde des produits de qualité et de santé demeure ma raison d'être. So now I'm going to switch to English. After many years with Nestlé, a #1 food company and a very powerful company, I joined PepsiCo, American, high growth, high demanding, fast-paced company. I had to develop a lot of new skills to become a global, well-rounded leader beyond the area of my expertise in process development. So there are some skills I would like to share with you today. Next. As you look at becoming a global, well-rounded leader or manager, if you're in a project, in a company, or you start your own company, first thing to do, always look at the big picture. Before diving into the details, the big picture is the most important thing, no matter what the business or project you're in. Business challenges, possibilities, and the market you're in. Second is really about excelling at what you do and to be the best doing the job. Third is really about thinking and acting globally. Today, all the problems are actually solved globally, though application is local, but that's actually the best way to do it. Then you bring others with you, no matter where you are, bring others with you, your teammate, your peers, your manager, and even external partners. And finally, anticipate the future. By anticipating the future, no matter the obstacles you're going to have, you will have a plan to get around them. And believe me, you're going to have many obstacles. And never, never give up, no matter the issues and challenges. Next. After the position with the PepsiCo in Dallas, I moved to China and built a new R&D center in China, and also hired new talents, also developed the whole innovation for Asia and China. And I learned many things in China. One was how to find creative solutions when you don't have the same amount of resources, funding, and the people. And secondly, what's the best way to create food which are adapted to Chinese culture and the rituals while you're using Western technologies. So this was a perfect marriage of the East and the West. Next. Now today, I joined Campbell's. Campbell's is a 147 years old company. It actually started with a can of tomato soups after the war. And then after that, it expanded. Today, actually, is a company, multi-international company, having multiple products, soups, condiments, sauces, cookies such as Milanos, crackers, goldfish, and many more. And I'm based in Philadelphia. Next. Now, Campbell, like many other companies, food and actually non-food companies, they have major challenges today, challenges of growth. They're actually sandwiched between private labels, who actually are creating great product with a good quality, but much lower pricing. And the other side, a lot of companies, small, creative, agile, entrepreneur, were coming out with a lot of great products, great tasting, which meeting the consumer needs. So as I was doing my job as a global head of science and technology for breakthrough solutions, creating technology solutions for disruption and disruptive innovation for Campbell, I realized the world is actually at the tipping point of a change. And these are the points I wanted to share with you. The cybersecurity and technology are transforming our way of life today in many aspects. In aspects of education, but also the way we work, the way we eat. The way we are going to eat, as you think about it, 5 years from now, we are going to have what we call connected kitchen. So kitchen which are smart and intelligent, and the way we are going to produce products for the consumers are going to be very different. Third is really about the awareness of health and wellness. As I'm sure all of you have seen, there are a lot of activists and also a lot of information on health and wellness. So today, it's not enough to create great tasting products. You have to make great tasting, nutritious, and affordable for consumers and profitable for the company. So the job is much tougher. And finally, the global climate challenge and sustainability are creating a very different manufacturing and distribution model. We are talking now more and more, talk about vertical farming, local farming, flexible local manufacturing, and local distribution. So this is a very different world. Next. Welcome to the future. This is all about disruptive innovation. If you look at the highest growth companies today, these are the ones I'm sure you all recognize. Uber, Apple, Pandora, Netflix, and others. Apple, clearly, they were ahead of the consumers. They actually taught us how to behave differently and using a device which we did not even know we needed it. Uber, who would have thought about such an easy solution, even better pricing, anytime you need it in 5 minutes? Did you all know Uber actually started only 6 years ago? And they have $1 billion net sales right now, 60 different cities around the world, and 300,000 drivers. That is what I call disruptive innovation, disruptive way of doing business. And there are many more, as you can see. Amazon, the same thing. Who would have thought you can order anything, furniture, clothing, and food and shopping? Everyone in the US today are using Amazon, even their own grocery shopping, and they get it delivered the same day or the following day. Next. Now I would like to share with you a video from a young futurist in the United States who is going to talk about future of the work and how this is going to impact the world. Next, and video, please.
Work as we know it is dead. The future of work is all about freedom. The freedom to work when and where you want, and the freedom to work on the things that really matter. With social technologies integrated into the workplace, the future of work is closer than you might think. The workplace of the future is going to be very different than the one we know today. Freelance employees will make up approximately half of the workforce population, giving employers the opportunity to pull from a global talent pool. This gives companies the skill and expertise when and where they need it. It also gives employees the freedom and flexibility to define their own work-life balance. Going forward, anything that can be connected to the internet will be connected to the internet. The Internet of Things will allow us to collaborate in new ways. Not only will this make us more productive and engaged at work, but it will improve our quality of life by making us happier, healthier, and less stressed. Wearable devices will help you understand when and where you're most active and productive. They'll even let you know if there's somebody nearby that you should connect with. And this connectivity is going to generate massive amounts of information. Consider that within the next 5 years, we're going to be creating 20 times as much information as we are today. By accessing and analyzing all these types of information in real time, companies are going to have a unique opportunity to provide timely, relevant, and personalized experiences that can help improve people's lives. And why rely on the wisdom of a few when you can tap into the collective intelligence of many? Bring people and information together anywhere, anytime, and on any device to create new networks of fresh ideas and new approaches to solving problems. And the same principle of collective intelligence will transform the learning process. You'll learn and teach continually through your networks, solving problems and identifying opportunities as they arise. As companies become more transparent, the future of work will see organizations shift from profits to prosperity. Success will no longer be defined by just money. Instead, it will be measured by things such as employee engagement, community involvement, sustainability, and other things that help positively impact the world. We only live once, and the truth of the matter is, technology is a part of the solution, but it's our behavior that is the real driving force behind change. In the future of work, we will have the freedom to control our professional lives, so the work we do will define us and the impact we have on the world.
Yeah, this was not intentional, by the way. So as you can see, this is really about this is one of the futures, but a lot of people, also the suppliers we talk about, that's the way they project the future. So as you think about it, I share some advices with you, my experiences, but this is the future you're going to build. You're going to be part of the future. And I'm sure you're going to make a great job of making this work. But before I leave, I wanted to share the last few thoughts with you. Above all, it's really about don't ever forget your core values and people you love, your parents, your family, close family. None of the things I've done would have happened without the support of my family and my friends. Actually, my husband, he's here tonight. He has been actually supporting me all along. Second, always be yourself. Never lose yourself. No matter how ambitious you are, what the title you have, always bring your whole self to wherever you are. Also, follow your passion. When you follow your passion, the best comes out of you. And finally, dream big. With a dream big, you get big results. Next. I think all of you are familiar with this sentence. You will be what you choose to be. Vous serez ce que vous choisissez d'être. Et شما هر چیزی که خودتان بخواهید میشوید. As I'm thinking about, as a godmother, what I can do for you, I would like to propose to you to come up with a virtual seminar and conference we're going to have. And the Alumni UTC, Association de Tremplin UTC, a Center of Innovation, they're going to organize 2 virtual seminars and maybe actually face-to-face seminar in the future. So you can choose the topics you're interested in, or we can talk about things such as the impact of technologies in North America and Asia and the impact of overall goal interrelationship. With that, I wish you all best of luck in your life, and I'm sure we will have a chance to see each other again. Thank you.